And we are go. Yeah, that wasn't it wasn't C418. That's not what this track is at the moment, because normally we get that wing 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 kind of like happy intro thing at the beginning. This is a bit darker. This is part of the standard Quake. It's not the standard Quake music. There's a Quake music pack. I can't even remember where it came from now. But it was something that was recommended to me on stream by somebody. And that's where this is from. So it's a slightly different feel to it. Cheryl, nice to see you. How are you doing this evening? Hope all is okay with you. I think you've had quite a busy weekend, haven't you? Will we have a Shero stream tonight? Are you planning one? Are you planning one? That would be awesome. If you were. That'd be very cool. Yay! Oh, hey! Erica! Nice to see you. How are things going at the moment? Hope you're okay. Sorry, I haven't sorted everything out. I had plenty of time. I had plenty of time to sort out my streaming gear and something. I think I got a bit complacent because I was early. And then, like, you know, when you and I were talking, and then I was early, and I was like, well, shit, like, you know, I don't know what to do, and now I'm actually not prepared properly, so I'm just gonna make one change to something, and then I'll be okay. It's like when I remember when I used to live round the corner from my workplace. Like, literally, I used to live like 10 minutes round the corner from my workplace, and I would end up being late nearly every day. Like, by at least 10 minutes. Because, you know, it was just there. But, you know, now I'm never late to work. But when I lived right by my work, I was late a lot of the time. Oh, it's cool. You can share the preparation part with us. Well, I mean, I would have liked to have had more to share with you. Actually, but I think I'm mostly okay. I think everything's in place. Mr. Taufner, you're here. I've missed you. It's been a while. How have you been? You've been busy, I think, haven't you? Sorry, I just need to move something else. I'm gonna move something else. I'm gonna try not to, like, wreck everything. I feel like my setup is some kind of technology house of cards, and it's all gonna sort of fall apart if I don't pay attention to it properly. Kind of busy. Yeah, my girlfriend. I know your girlfriend's taking all your time. How dare she? You should tell her to give you to us. You belong here. No, of course you don't. No, actually, you do. But yeah, I mean, you know, one of your maps is going to be done in the middle of the stream. So the plan for this stream is, well, you can see it. I've put it in the description there. That's pretty much the plan. These maps are not particularly big maps. They've all got under 100 enemies. Especially the last one, by Suzy Wills. Suzy Wills is a brand new mapper. This is her first map, and it's a small map. But I just liked the idea of it, and it had some high ratings. Oh, fucking hell, man! Dornos! Thank you! What an entry! What fantastic stuff! Good to see you, and thank you for gifting the subs to the community, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. Who have we got? We've got and Blackbriar Darlings here as well. Nice to see you. Welcome, Blackbriar Darling. Hi. And hopefully your data is okay now. Because I think you had some data problems in the last one, didn't you? So who got it? Zelthia. I don't even know who Zelthia is. HD724, Wild Bill 9. Yes, Jonathan the Bono. What a brilliant entrance. Brilliant. Yes, fantastic. Fucking awesome. Great entrance from Dornos. We love you. You're an absolute legend. You really are. How are you doing? What have you been doing on your Sunday, and what have you been eating? That's the most important thing. I'm very interested in your eating habits now, especially since your shrimp fest or whatever it was on Saturday. It was either going in with subs or talking about how sex I am. Dornos, either is fine. I mean, we know how sexy you are anyway. So, but you know, it's fine for you to talk about that. There's no such thing as too much verification when it comes to that kind of thing. So that is the...
That was goth.
That was Garth. So that was the plan for today. I mean, if these maps are really, really short, I've got another plan after that, because I'm prepared most of the time. So we'll just see how it goes. But this first one is Wroth with an O by Spoot. I don't know much about Spoot's work, but it's a relatively recent map. All of these maps were released into the community within the last 2 or 3 months. I think I'm right. mrtaufner, yeah, that is correct, because mrtaufner's map was at Christmas. So everything's been done since Christmas. Something like that. Shero wants pet squid. Do you want a happy squid or a grumpy squid? I think you want a happy one. I think it's getting to the point where, like, if the squid isn't around, people start missing it. You know? Ooh, there you go. I think you want a happy one. I'll give you a happy one. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you want it to be happy. It works pretty well. So yeah, good. Cheryl, tell me about the plans for your stream and what you plan to do. It's been a quiet day. It's been a really quiet day. Like, looking at all the people who I follow. Yeah, we do, Mr. Squid. I know. It's like people are starting to get an emotional connection with the squid now, aren't they? I think what it is that people just nobody's streaming. Nobody in my friends list is streaming today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like I mean, there are some people in my friends list, but it's paltry by comparison. Like 3 people, and 3 of them who I never really watch anyway. Sorry, 3 streamers, I don't watch you, but you're there because I've dropped you a follow at some point in time. Usually very busy on Sunday. I wonder what it's to do. I wonder if it's to do with the time of year. I mean, it's getting a little bit lighter, not here, but, you know, maybe people are just doing more shit and going out more. I don't know if it's fucking cold. In London, it's 5 degrees currently. So, I don't know what's going on. So, these 3 maps are... The settings are different in each one. As you can tell, this is obviously a Slipgate military level one, this one. Not a big fan of the military levels myself, but I think there are exceptions, and I want to give it a go. The second map, mrtaufner's, is totally different to anything I've seen before. And the third one is more like an episode 3 kind of map. Let's see how we go. I'm feeling kind of chilled out today, actually. Looks nice, but cold here too, yeah. I think you're at the beginning of an exciting journey, Cheryl. An exciting journey in your streaming life, and I can't wait to see like more higher resolution game capture from you, more vocals from you, audio in your dulcet Scottish tones, and maybe a face cam. But you don't need a face cam. You can have whenever you want. You don't have to have one. I mean, maybe if you get really confident, one day you can jump on stream here on audio chat. We can talk rubbish while I do Quake. Surely that's good. That's good viewing, isn't it? Right, are we on skill 1? I always do this at skill 1. Everybody knows that. Now, I'm going to try and keep my distance. This isn't a very easy... How many we've got? 118. Oh, I'm wrong. It's a little bit larger than I thought it was. But that's okay. This is obviously going to be the largest, whoops, of the maps, because I think mrtaufner's is about 78, something like that. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the follow, Cams. I have to say, thank you so much. Nice to see you. I know who you are. You're from the Discord, and I'm so pleased to see you. Thank you so much for making your way to the stream, and as well as that, nobody can see it because I removed the bar from the screen because I'm a moron. But we just hit 150 followers, and you're the one of 150. So thank you so much. Really, very, very pleased. Thank you so much, you fantastic person, and thanks for making it here. I don't know if you're a Quake player, but I know that you're a Skyrim player, and there is going to be some Skyrim coming up next week. So there's going to be lots of that going on. And we were talking about Skyrim at like 4:30 in the morning, was it? Something like that? It was something in that region anyway. 150. I tell you, Cheryl. My followers. I've been really tardy with getting more followers. So that's terrible. I need to like do some kind of push for more followers. But I think one of the things which is important to me. Oh, that works. One of the things which is important to me is quality, not quantity. And some people focus more on quantity, and I don't think that's necessarily the way to go. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to work out what... Is it a horse? I can't work out what it is. I can't see it. But I'm really, really pleased to have you here. I'm honestly so thrilled that you came from the Discord. Really, really pleased. But yeah, I mean that's generally what I focus on. And some people, these are stronger enforcers than normal. And what Spoot has done is he hasn't made it very easy with regard to the weapons. There's no double-barreled shotgun. So we're having to do everything with singles like that. So what a lot of people do is they will focus on getting as much followers as possible. And, oh, fuck off. God, I was trying to have a chat. Hold on, let me get rid of this guy. And, like, you'll go to some people's streams, and you'll see that, or some people's channels, and you'll see that they've got in the realm of like 2,000 followers. Like there's one guy I know in particular, I won't mention his name, who's got like 2,000 followers. And I was like, fuck, this guy knows his shit, right? And I kid you not, I went to his streams and he was like maximum 2 people like watching his streams, like me most of the time. And I was like, what the fuck? And I think what people do is they just dragnet people in from Twitter. Which is really effective, but it doesn't make for regular, because most people don't know who you are. They will just help you reach a follower goal, which is fantastic. But these people aren't going to regularly come to the streams. So even though my follower count is creeping up slowly, which is my fault for not actually being active, the kind of people who come often. And I'm going to put the squid down for a sec. I'll put the squid back shortly. And that's what's really important. That's a great thing. Quality of content is definitely better on any type of social platform, but no one in chat interacting. Well, that was the thing. Yeah, I wonder, you know, like, would it be better to have, like, 30 people and nobody interacting? Because I've seen streams like that before. Or would you rather, like, have, like, 5 or 6 people and the people are talking all the time, you know? Hi. I may or not have just ordered a new keyboard. Did you order a new keyboard? I think you did order a new keyboard. Do you want to tell us about it? Views are very hard to draw in, to be honest. Even when you advertise elsewhere, only like 10% will come daily. Yes, I would think so. That's the thing. It's really, really hard. It's really hard to get people to come in regularly, and they'll come in if they know you or they like you, etc., etc. But honestly, I'd much rather have people coming and talking and people being active than having, like, you know, 2,000 followers or something, but absolutely nobody ever comes back or anything, and my streams are dead. Honestly, I wouldn't. That's what... Oh, it's over here. That's terrible. Yeah, I know. The other, I got a big raid, and it was like that. Oh, really? Oh, I see. It's a Mountain Everest Max. Are you going to link it? Why don't you link it? I wanna see it. Okay. I hope we got rid of all the enforcers in this section. That would have been good. It's like your Sukara from The Ring. It's hard to balance. Yes, me too. Rather have a fun, active stream than loads followers and boring stream chat. Yeah, absolutely. I think the other thing is that the level of conversation that we generally tend to have here is relatively high, and I like that. We talk about things which are actually useful and meaningful. I can do that. Yeah. Just drop a picture of it in the Discord. That'd be great. Okay, cool. Right, let's carry on a little bit. Mick Hams, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Don't feel like you're put on the spot. I know one thing about you. You're in New York. That's right. And you play Skyrim a lot. And you also like to collect Nordic jewellery. That's something else you do. And you got good dress sense as well. Don't know about your music taste, though. I'd be interested to know a little bit about the kind of stuff you listen to musically. Hello, Fet.
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Fet. Welcome, you wonderful half-Scottish overlord. Right, I'd really like some health. Oh, good. Right, and we also need to get this platform. Something else I noticed here when I was checking this out. Look, you even get like a sort of sexy video, which you don't often see in Quake. It's not that sexy, but for Quake it's sexy anyway. What have you been up to, Fet? How's your day been? How's your music server? What is going on with you? 8 out of 118. Are we going to get a double-barrel shotgun at any point soon? That would be, like, really nice. I would really appreciate that. I think there's one through here, yeah. Okay, that's kind of interesting that you can step back onto that platform and fall down. I'm not really too happy about that. I mean, especially for people like me who want to use distance as a mode of protection. Okay. Well, that's relatively okay, I suppose. But hi, Pyro. Nice to see you. Good evening. How are things with you? Really, really good to see you back. I always like having you on streams. And also, do you know this map? I don't know it. Do you know any of these maps? I don't know them, but Mr. Mrtaufner knows about the second one because it's his map. Doing stuff on my server. A few very cool people have joined recently. Well, of course they have. Of course they have, because it's your server. Or they're just really bored. Same reason why people come to my streams, I suppose. I'll just drop a link. Yeah. Of course. Do that. So we've got a nice little aquarium water feature going on here, which is nice. So that's awfully nice and picturesque. Cheryl, I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. That all the emotes, right? Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what. I was. What's your cat's name again, Fet? It's something to do with tuna fish. Or did you just feed it tuna fish? I can't remember. Here was I talking about the fact that we talk about real issues like Fet's cat food. These things are important. Luna. I knew it was something Unery. DS Dump Truck made a great vid on this map. Really? Awesome. Cool. Cheryl. Sometimes I call her Luna Tuna. Why do we not have a picture? Why do we have no cat picture? I mean, seriously, that's an oversight. So, Shell, what you do, escape, multiplayer, join a game, TCP/IP, and you're going to be typing in fef.servequake.com, and we can even play this. I'm not going to connect to it now. We can play it on stream. This is a multiplayer cooperative server, but we could do that at some point soon for those people like you and maybe Mr. Mrtaufner and Erica and one or two others like Stacy who have mentioned doing a multiplayer stream. That would be a cool thing to do. Dan, welcome in. How are you doing today, Dan? All's good. Are you alright? Right, let us go. I really hate these things when we've got a biosuit involved, because I know that there's like a sort of time limit with the biosuit. So, oh fuck's sake, even more so headshot. It's the sexiest headshot that I know. Right. And I think we have to shoot the floor. Now this part is uber confusing. You can't work out where you're going. There's a hidden thing on the side, which is here. And you're in this tiny little space, and you end up like hitting this other biosuit in error. It's a funny design. I really want to get to those other hells which are right there. The idea of doing this with so many biosuits is really quite unusual. Is that an underwater scrag? Yes, it is. Like, how long is the biosuit going to give out for? And what exactly am I supposed to do here? Remember, Lysander, when I first joined you, DM me saying, send pussy, and I sent you a photo. Oh, yeah, is it black and white? Did you get the link to Artist Forgot to Say to you earlier? No. You'll have to remind me what that one was about. Remind me what that one was about. I'm fantastic. Good. Very pleased to hear it. I thought it was a black and white cat. So, hang on. What are we supposed to do? Presumably there's like a buttony thing we have to press on this console. And we're not gonna make it like that. Right. Let's give it another go. I'm gonna try and avoid that enforcer. And then make it up to this bit. It's a little bit tricky because you're really penned in to a very small space. This is another very funny Fett joke for anyone not familiar with comedy. My Cottage Years. Oh, right. Yeah, well, it was funny, Fett. It was. It was very amusing. Right. So, we need to wait again for this little slidey screen thing to go back. And then... Okay. So, we'll go back down and we'll get penned into this little space, which is around here. Okay. That's good. I'm not unhappy about that. I can honestly say I laughed out loud. Seriously, well, it is funny. It is funny. Okay, I'm quite happy. We're in an okay place. We're in this little room here with 4 enforcers in a... No, 2 enforcers and 2 grunts, I think, in a very enclosed space. Which is unusual, but okay. So, we've got our biosuit. Let's go through the next one. We've got 8 secrets. And we're going to try and keep away as much as we can from this lot. But you see, the thing is that we're doing it with a fucking double-barreled shotgun. Which is not good at all at this kind of distance. Okay. Now that we're here, there's going to be this other enforcer around the corner. And I'm not sure... Ah, there's a button up there. I just saw it. Okay. Is that taking us... Oh, it's just a secret. That's all that is. You, my friend, have no sense of humour if you find my very own D-grade jokes funny. Oh, come on, Fett. Your jokes are funny. Oh, yeah, honestly, I redeemed D and you know... Oh! Really, did you? I apologise. Look, in cases where that's happened, it's really important that I get told, because some things do get missed. I do apologise. So, let's see what we've got. Over on the DVD side, I'm just going to pick up something which is as close as possible. Let's see what we've got. I know what we've got. Okay, this is an excellent one. This is a really, really excellent one. This is Seul Contre 2, otherwise known as I Stand Alone. It is a film by Gaspar Noé, and if you know Gaspar Noé's stuff, or if you don't know Gaspar Noé's stuff, then I'd really recommend that you do. He is a Argentine-French director who's directed stuff like Irreversible and Enter the Void and stuff like that. And this is his first feature-length film. It's very hard-going. It's a difficult watch. It's about a retired butcher who ends up going on some depressed rampage. And I know that sounds like pretty basic stuff, but the way it's done is very beautiful. It's very gritty. It's very depressing, but it's a very, very, very good film. And it's also a social commentary on the underclass system in rural France, and sorry, urban France, and how people struggle to get out of it. So it's good stuff. Sounds cool. Okay, sorry. Your mum is shit in bed. Thank you, Shiliaska, for the Tentacle Redemption. I will recommend Gaspar Noé's other films as well, such as Irreversible. It's an absolute classic. Also, Love. Love is a difficult film to watch. There's a lot of sex in that film, but it's kind of a sort of commentary on the destructive power of intimacy. And also his most recent film called Climax, his second most recent film called Climax, which is about how shall I say, it's about a dance hall evening that goes wrong with a group of teenagers, is absolutely fucking brilliant. All his stuff is hard going. All of his stuff is depressing. I'm a big fan of it. But only watch it if you can take really, really dark material, because it's hard stuff. Lice, Outlaw is talking about my mum's incontinence. Tell him off. Enter the Void. Enter the Void is, Enter the Void was great. Yeah, we saw that at the cinema. And he was there in Q&A, wasn't he? It's called. Look, I'll even give you an IMDb link. I'll even give you an IMDb link to it, because that's the kind of guy I am. Actually, I'll give you a what's it called? Wikipedia link. There we go. Actually, it's IMDb. There you go. That's the one. It's not... I don't think Love is one of his best films, but it is a very, very interesting film about how dangerous it can be psychologically to get very, very emotionally intimate too much with another person. And a lot of the things that he does in his films, there's a big emphasis on symbolism. So there's especially with regards to colour. And in Climax as well, there is a big link between different colours and different periods and different danger states of the evening. And how that relates to the meanings in the characters' lives. Lots of stuff going on. Tell you what would be a good channel point redemption, 500 points, and you give us a link to one of your favourite porn vids. Dan, I can't link such a thing. I can't do that, unfortunately. You'll just have to, imagine what fantasticness could be lurking in my realm. Okay, cool. So I hope... Just give us the title. Oh, for fuck's sake. I wouldn't even know. No idea. Not clue. Dominatrix stuff. Not necessarily. No. Can tell you what, though. Tell you something. Tell you one thing. And then we're going to carry on with the game. I'll give you a interesting snippet with regards to porn and erotica, that Dieter von Teese did a number of porn films. One of the most interesting and surreally directed ones is by Andrew Blake, and it's called Pin-Ups 2, imaginatively. But if you want to see Dieter von Teese in an erotica/porn film in a way that's directed in a quite surreal fashion, then watch that. It's not your average film. It's kind of weird. But there you go. Anyway, that's enough about that. So much for that. How do we get out of this place? Do I have to just go straight back up now? I think we have to kind of turn back and go the other direction. Oh, he dropped a key card. Let's get the fuck out of here now. How do we get up? Would really, really like some more health. So the health is very, very minimalist in this map. Fucking hell. Okay, we got silver keycard. Mine is Rocker on Rocker, the unrequited love of Pete Townsend and Mick Jagger. Is that actually a film? Fantastic. Love it. Okay, so we've got our silver keycard, which is cool. 28 out of 118. But health is low. The biosuits keep respawning. No, it's not actually a film. Okay, alright. You know, I thought maybe. I'm going to save there, even though I'm on 10 health. This is probably way better to do with single-barreled rather than double-barreled. The thing is that he puts this like hole in the middle of the floor. Like I say, for people who do distance work like myself, that's a bit of a pain. But one could say, well, you know, it makes things hard. It's interesting. I suppose it does. Okay, cool. That's fine. I was listening to the sound of the stream, and I got that, like, Rock on Rocket. Honestly, when he first said that, I thought about that. If anyone would perform autofellatio, that would be Old Man Siffredi. How old is he these days, Rocco Siffredi? You know, when I've, like, seen any of his, like, recent stuff in the last, like, 5 years or so, I just feel sorry for the models who are in it. I'm sorry. It's just like, come on. I mean, they were probably paid a lot of money, but I still feel a bit sorry for them. I don't know why, because they're just like, God, we're with this fucking dinosaur. Literally. They're getting paid for it, but, you know, it could be better. All the pros do on low health. Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, absolutely. Just like me. That's all well and good till you get that rule applied to real life. Yes, true. So sorry for his teenage kids. He's got teenage kids. Well, they probably come from... Oh, shit, there's more. There's more enforcers. I'm not happy about this trapdoor that keeps opening up in the floor. I mean, I'm really not. And there's another enforcer up here, which I think I can get him with a single barrel. It was Pyro who told me about this. That it made far more sense to do it with a single barreled if you're going to do it from a distance than it does to do it with double. These are all grunts who are kind of more stronger than normal. He could probably show them the film they created on. I'm not sure if that's a 4chan meme. I'm not sure if it is, but I think somebody made that story up where this guy put some dates together of a porn film he had seen, looked at some, you know, the history of his mum who he knew had been porn and stuff, and worked out that the porn film was his conception. But I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure it's not true. At least they'd know who Daddy is in that crowd. Yes, exactly. Right. Are we okay? Are we calm? I think we are. I think we are. It's all got a little bit more chilled out. Before I start pressing buttons... oh, this isn't bound. Jump isn't bound. I wonder why. Oh, let me just sort this out. Control, jump. Okay. I can't get up here. New twist on How I Met Your Mother. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I don't know, you know, I mean, porn, the way in which it's, regulated these days is very, very different to, say, how it was, like, 20, 30 years ago. There is a lot more in place to protect and encourage female stars, and make sure that they're, you know, happy with what they do and they're doing what they want to do and that nobody is doing stuff which is, you know, too far over the line. There is a... oh, God, let me just check it out. There is a body called... What's it called? Hang on. I can't remember. It's called Pineapple Support. That's what it's called. Pineapple Support. Pineapple Support is a... it's like a group, society, may even be a company that deals with looking after girl porn stars and just making sure they're happy and doing what they want to do and all that kind of thing. So, you know, good for them. By the way, did you listen to the White Stripe stuff? No, because I'm rubbish. Emmanuel's a great film. I mean, it's not really a porn film. It's more kind of like an it's softcore. But it's like, it's a decent film. Emmanuel 4's okay. First one's good. Fourth one's all right. Second and third one's rubbish. But yeah, Emmanuel counts as a decent porn film. Also, Pirates 2. Now, Pirates 2 is a hardcore film, but it's a very high budget film, and it's actually not a bad watch. And as well as that, it is quite funny in parts as well. No. I will. Fet, could you please drop a link to that in the music? Please, because you know I'm going to forget, because I'm utter rubbish, so please do that. Shame, I genuinely think you really like the right structure. I think you're correct. I think you would. If you just drop a link to that album in the music channel, I promise you that that will remind me to listen to it. Not going to lie, I don't know why, for some reason, 80s porn is way better. It's a matter of taste. I mean, that's all I can say. It's a matter of taste. Is this a secret? Okay, so we're going to get our nail gun soon. I don't want to waste too much ammo on this one grunt. That was funny. Weird nail guy. Right, cool. 36 out of 118. Okay, and finally we get our nail gun. I'm not sure we can go up here yet. And I don't think we can go through the doors busted, yeah. But that's fine. Okay, this is good. He's been sparse on the ammo, sparse on the health, sparse on the armor up till this point. But I'm pleased that now we've actually got some. That's cool. Is there anything around here? Oh, up here there is. This is like Aliens, when you got the aliens on the ceiling. Oh, this is a ladder. If I had a grenade launcher, this would be fantastic to be able to just fire it up there. I'm not gonna waste it too much. The other thing that he does is he really just platform activated. Is he puts you straight in the middle of the action. Like earlier on, we're in that situation where we're in that tiny room with about either 2 enforcers or 2 grunts or something. So he'll just pin you in a very small area with no way of being able to get out of it. You must fight, which I think is actually quite interesting. Platform is activated. We go up. 41 out of 118. Wow, we've got full health now. We've got a lot of nails though, so we don't have to worry too much. Yeah, no hiding. Exactly. That was a nice touch putting that one in there, I have to say. Okay, and now we've... Wow! That was good. That was good, to be honest. Yeah, we're not going to try and get there from behind. I think that was a really nice little bit of gameplay, having those two come out at that point. Really very nice. Bought some vinyl today too. Fet, tell me what you bought. I think that was very nicely done, that little bit. I'm going to try not to use too much the nails when it's not necessary. And this is nice design here. This is not something... I'm going really, like, serious on the review here. But this is sort of developing this map. Like, if you look at this with all sort of comms and cables and the dark metal, this is not something you see often in Quake. I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. It's like, okay, now the lights have just come on. It's like you actually see some interesting sort of development in the map, and now we've got rocket launcher, which is great. I'm gonna try and throw it up there. Tug of War by McCartney. Fuck, I remember that. Might be my favourite of his. Pop Perfection. I was surprised that you like that. What's that album called? Is it like something Brothers or something? I can't remember. That was very different to the stuff you normally like, Fett. So to hear you talk about Paul McCartney and stuff is all very well, but I know you like some more modern stuff as well, which is very different to the kind of stuff I'd expect you to listen to. What's it called? Something Brothers or something? Alright, let me ask you all this. What's your RedTube or OnlyFans? I mean, you know, it's all the same. It's all the same, Dan. But I wouldn't. The only thing is, I wouldn't know anything about. I wouldn't know anything about OnlyFans. I know nothing about it at all, apart from the fact that it exists. And for a while, OnlyFans was trying to get their members to do other stuff, wasn't it? It was trying to turn itself into a serious website, but of course, that just that's not going to work. Yeah, it wasn't Two Bears, because I did listen to the Two Bears stuff. It's something in the. It's actually in the Spotify playlist. If I get the Spotify playlist up, then I'll be able to see it. The Under Earth community quote-unquote Spotify playlist. By the way, those irregular textures... Young Fathers, that's the one. Young Fathers. Thank you. You actually knew what I was talking about. Not Brothers. Young Fathers. That was it. It's the lighting that's setting the ambience. Right. These are regular textures. Well, therefore his use of them... And these little comms wall panel thingies are, like, really nicely done, I have to say. Really nicely done. Okay, water feature. With zombies. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Now it's gone all zombie-y. I have to say... I'm kind of impressed. This started off being like a normal kind of slipgatey military map, and now it's taken on a different turn. My internet died. Oh no, Fett. I was just saying that I'm surprised you knew what I meant. I'm pleased you know what I meant. Not Brothers, Young Fathers. Yeah, I'm just happy that you knew what I meant. That's cool. Don't do a Cheryl. Oh, great. Hey, Cheryl. Well, I mean, the thing is that I'm save, like I've said before that I spam save. I spam save a lot, and so therefore, you know, I try to avoid dying a lot on stream. And the reason I spam save, and I've spoken to this before, is because it's just about the viewing experience more than anything. You don't necessarily want me to save once or twice during a map and then to watch me go back and do the same bit again. That's why I do it. If I'm playing offline or not on stream, then I don't spam save like this. Not really. We are 63 out of 118. I can still hear that there's some other zombies somewhere. There's a lot of health around now. He's obviously put that there because a lot of people would have, like, blown themselves up, tossing grenades around with all the zombies that are everywhere. This is like an under military complex. I'm going to throw some grenades at them. That was a stupid thing to do. I like the zombies under the sewer thing. Sorry, I mean zombies under the military complex thing. I think I've come to the conclusion that Scrags are probably my most hated enemy in Quake. They're just so fucking annoying and so inconvenient as well. There's a lot of health here. Okay, fine. We'll get the other sewer ogre around here. Best way to do this is to probably just throw some grenades in, I think. I have to say that he's done a good job on this. They're all gone now, and that's opened up something else now. Still spawns for me. Spawns. Oh yeah. The reason I didn't say spawns is because they are quite uncommon. Where's that other zombie? Oh, it's in the corner. Fuck you. They're quite uncommon, which is why I mean, they're a real fucking annoying thing. We all find them annoying. Definitely. But Scrag's second, yeah. Anyway, I better go. I have a cat that's scratching and for attention and food. That's cool. Hope you have fun with your lovely Luna. And I want more Luna pics at some stage. Okay, we've done everything I think we need to do in this section. And he's been really generous with the health at this point. Having not been generous with it at the start. Spawn equals tar, baby, yeah. Yeah, what about you, Pyro? What enemies do you dislike? Nice. Nice touch. It's a bit of a waste of nails, but never mind. Okay. Okay, now these are textures from other military maps further on in the game, I think. What's nice about... I'll tell you something, though. I can't work out whether this map... I can't work out whether the map has been kind of like... has evolved organically, or whether it's been planned to be sectioned in this way. Like, the design has been sectioned into, you know, military complex, sewer part, and now this different kind of military area. And I wonder if it sort of developed in this way, or whether he sat down and planned it beforehand. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But I'd be interested to know. Regular knights are annoying, and ogres. Regular knights are annoying because of how they move. And I've said this before, like, I see a regular knight coming towards me, and I'm just like, oh, it's just a knight. And then it kills me. And that's really fucking annoying. Funnily enough, ogres I don't mind that much. I don't know why. But Scrags do annoy me. Is this game on console? Not gonna lie, it's fucking sick. Somebody else in the chat could answer that question. I don't know, to be honest. I would hope so. 78 out of 118. Oh, we've got super nail gun now. Let me just turn the oh, we don't need to turn the music volume up. The music volume is fine. We don't need to turn it up. But I am worried that once I get that super nail gun, you know exactly what's going to happen. A load of stuff is going to happen. But we've got no choice. We've got to pick it up. Have we got... Fuck. I got pinned by a fucking Rottweiler. Something just spawned behind us? Or in front of us somewhere? Enforcers are kind of annoying. And these enforcers are stronger than normal. Where are they? Oh, they're coming from everywhere. This is a good battle arena size, though. Very good. It's 88 out of 118. Are we going to get more? Or, like, if you get killed by a Rottweiler or something. It's so fucking annoying. You've only got yourself to blame. These are tough enforcers, some of these. Oh, I thought there's another one up there. Gold keycard. Really nice touch to have some of the enemies throw the gold keycards. Really nice touch. 95. If you're talking about Quake in general, yes. But most third-party maps are only on PC. Yes. Yeah, and this is third-party as well, this map. Well, we pretty much do only third-party mods on this channel. Fuck you, Rottweiler. But that doesn't matter that much, I would have thought. I think there's a secret up there. That wouldn't matter that much, I thought, because if you've never played Quake before, you still get a fuckload of maps with the original game. Like, a load of maps. And there's a story that connects everything, and different realms. And then you've got the expansion packs as well. So, even if you're on console, and you can't get the third-party mods, it doesn't matter necessarily, because there's so much you can play in the base game and expansions anyway. Pyro says, Quake re-release for Nintendo Switch, Windows PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and 5, and Xbox Series X. Thanks, Pyro. But is it on the 3DS? Oh yeah, they did Honey and Underdark Overbright. What the hell, there's an outdoor section on Discord. There is an outdoor section on Discord, and it's the least used section, which isn't that surprising. But they are planning adding more third-party console. Cool. Is it for photos? I love outdoor photos. Yeah, it is for outdoor photos. That's what it's for. But like I say, it doesn't get used that much. But I'm not... I was thinking of getting rid of it, but then I thought, no, let's just keep it. Okay. 97 as a quad damage. Oh, one thing that I will also say, Dan, is that the music that you're hearing during the stream is an ambient soundtrack that I've got playing simultaneously at the same time. Let me fire it up a bit. Okay, cool. I think we can go through now. Well, we got the gold key card. Let's use the quad damage. Everyone's dead. What the fuck? Oh, it's here. I should really be... Whoa! Ended up in the water. Oh, there's a little castle-y bit. But really, I don't want to be down here. I wanted to finish up back there. Not really happy about the fact that we can't get back if we fall in the water unintentionally. Not happy about that. Gonna reload. Okay. Can we re-retrieve the quad damage? There's some spot the Lysander picks. That's funny. Okay, let's do this bit again. We know that there's a shambler, and we can use the quad damage for that. I'm still going to do that with a shotgun. I'm not going to do it with a super nail gun. But the fact that you can kind of fall into the water is a little bit irritating. And let's just open this up. I would presume that this is the exit. Too many fucking scrags everywhere. If you hate scrags, this is not the place for you. And that's got to be the exit right there, I would presume. But I'm just going to look in the water a little bit. If I can ever afford it, I'll get it from my Xbox. It's very cheap, only $7.99 or something, or free with Games Pass. I'm broke as hell. So this is, yeah. I mean, if you're on PC, then you know there are other ways you can acquire it. I've had the same Quake files for like fucking years, and what you see in front of you is with an engine called Quake Spasm, which brings the 1996 game into high res and puts a lot of other widescreen and lots of other little shit on it as well. Quake Spasm is amazing, and it works flawlessly in Linux. I've also got code for games for 2 months free. Yes, me too. I don't know what to do with it, Cheryl. Have you had yours redeemed yet? Okay. I think there are going to be a lot of people. Oh, maybe he can use it. Maybe Dan can use it. Oh, shit. I forgot all about the suffocating aspect of being underwater. What do we do this for? Oh, this gets you back up. Oh, okay. All right, I forgive you. But what's the point of this bit down here? If you're wanting it, I can't use it as I'm already subbed. I can take that from you. It's yours. No, I think Cheryl's talking about the one that she gets from Nitro. What is the point of this little underwater bit? It's all very pretty and nice and stuff, but I think it's just a way to get back up. So if you fall in the water, you have to go through this little funny platformy bit, which is okay, I suppose. Am I going to suffocate by the time we end up going back up? No, we're just about. I'm going to make it. So we missed about 5 enemies, something like that. Now, so okay, wow, music's gone all like Forbidden Planet. Like with regard to this map, I'm impressed and surprised with it. It started off and I thought that it was just going to be, you know, a little bit of a tricky military level, and then it got darker and it had the zombies underneath the military complex. I really enjoyed that. It really ramped up the arena style battle towards the end. I thought that the bit right at the end with the Shambler was a bit funny, but okay. It's a good map. I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. It's really good. Yes, of course, I posted it on Discord. Anyone can have it if they want to. Pop me a reminder on Discord. Thank you so much. Good! I'm so glad that you're able to use that, Cheryl and Dan. I'm pleased that you can make use of that. Good stuff. So, Wroth took the first hour of the stream, and it was the largest map of the stream, and it was a solid 4 out of 5. Now, what I need to do is we need to load the map jam. And to do that, I need to go to Arcane Dimensions. That's actually a bit naughty. I wasn't playing Arcane Dimensions. But now we're going to. And I think I already loaded it up. I did. Oh, apologies for the music volume. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, export game 3 months free Nitro. Is it 3 months? I can't use it either, as I'm already subbed there too. No problems. Ross, I'm using it twice, absolutely. Now it's time for Mr. Taufner's map. When There Were Wolves by Mr. Taufner and Radiatoryang. Let's go. Is there anything else that I need to do? Not really. I think we just start. Okay, as we can see, like hugely different. Hugely different to what we had previously. These are obviously custom textures. I don't know if it's textures that they made, or if it's textures which have been taken from another community, Quake community member. I don't know. But let's see. Holy Mother of God! Oh, it's my favourite person from your part of America. Ripex, so good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? I've missed you. How are things? How's your weekend been? Really good to see you. And how are things? How are you feeling post-stream? Did it give you any idea? Did it give you any ideas about what to do? Like, maybe you're going to do some more streaming? Maybe not? What did it make you think about that? Now, this map is stunning. I know, and I haven't even moved. Haven't even moved. Not an inch. Might create a follower tonight. Ooh, maybe tonight. How long are you on your Todd for, so to speak, Ripex? Right, let's go. I do like these maps which have kind of like a Middle Eastern-y feel. And this one does slightly. What is this? I know I found a secret area, but I don't know what that thingy is. Could be days, not sure. Okay, cool. Well, it looks like you're putting your time to wise use, Ripex. 50 armor shards, cool. So we've got the nail gun and we've got a single barrel shotgun. The gate has a mechanical lock. Oh, here we go. It's Pyro's least favourite enemies. Can't with an ogre. I'm trying not to overuse the nails too much, but I know that it's going to be hard if I do it with a single barrel shotgun. Might do a stream tonight and make a follower on it. Maybe Evil Amethyst as a follow. Woohoo! Good idea. I would recommend if you do that, Ripex, that you see how I've done it in my stream here. I've got my stream title, Sunday Mapjam, and you can see like the little Quake. It should say Quake as well. Quake symbol. Blah 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 blah. So as long as you put Skyrim in there and you get your stream title, which you can do in your stream manager, then you're more likely to get randoms coming in, you know? Okay. Because, you know, people search by game. I open the gate. Okay, now... What is this thing? Oh, it's one of those... It's quite surprising to have one of those right at the beginning. I think they actually look harder than they are. I don't know what those things are called. 7 out of 74. So, yeah, a small map. But I think the textures are nice. How am I going to get that ogre? Oh, wow. Sort of penned indoors with a scrag. Not my favourite way to go. I'm going to try and attack this guy with an axe. Because you broke the monster's seal. Because when he swings, you can hit him there. Not so bad. Good, get some screen tearing. We may even have a video option for vertical sync, which we do. Okay. Nice beginning to the map, definitely. 10 out of 74. I'm not sure what people's feelings are on death nights. This is a waste. It was a waste trying to get that guy from a distance. What have I got? This having the fucking pendulum there. I mean, what the fuck? Shit, like, that's mental. Whoever's idea it was to put that in the middle there, I salute you. And you've got one guy up here that you can't really get with a lot of ease because he's behind... You broke the monster's seal. He's behind that grating thing. Okay. We're okay. It went well. 20 out of 74. So these little things that we see here, the little force fieldy thingies, let's turn the music down a little bit, are these are like monster seals. Knave! Knave, nice to see you. How are you doing? Great to see you as always. I'm going to turn the ambient music off. Or at least pause the ambient music. There we go. Let's just go for the stock Quake sounds, I think. How are you doing, Nave? What's been going on with you? How's your day been? What have you been up to in general? Good to see you. And what have you got? What plans have you got coming up, game-wise, for your channel? Okay. How's the map? This one is really good. This is mrtaufner's map. And I think it's pretty fucking good so far. These textures are like things that I haven't seen before. And there's some nice little... Shit. Some nice little additions. I have to say, what I really like about this one, in particular, is the that pendulum in the center was just fucking amazing. What are these things called? I don't know. And now there's a fucking shambler. Fantastic. Where is it? Oh, it's a Vor. Oh, it's a Vor and a shambler. You know, it'd be great if we could get the pendulum to actually kill the shambler. That would be great. If we could lead the shambler down here. Shambler got stuck. That would have been a nice idea, but the shambler... No, come on, Shamby. Come on. Come down this way. They're not the brightest of creatures. But I think it's probably a good idea for me to keep away from it when I've only got like fucking double-barreled shotgun. That's all we've got at the moment. Game-wise is going to be Ghostwire Tokyo. What kind of a game is it? You know that I'm really like behind when it comes to more recent games. Where is this fucking thing? Okay, now it's up there. My plan to use the pendulum didn't work particularly well. Be great if the Vor ball worked. That would be fantastic. And I really hate doing that with a shotgun, but it's fine. I've got enough experience of offing shamblers with double-barreled shotguns, so it's all right. I don't mind so much. Okay, we got some nails now. Whoa. I think... No, we didn't avoid that one. Shit! Fuck! Plenty of places to get trapped. It's horror-ish games in Tokyo, and everyone but you just disappeared. Oh, that's cool. They're like demons, monsters. All I know is far. Looks beautiful, though. You do like your horror stuff, don't you? Just like me. I can still hear that Vor. Okay, next monster's seal is down. 28 out of 74. Okay. I'm not sure why I have to keep binding the zoom key. I mean, to jump. Horror is fun. Yeah, it is. But it's my favourite genre. But I think the problem. I think the problem with horror is, like with so many extreme things, is the more that you get involved in it, the easier it is to get affected by it in the way that you want to get affected. Like, you know, this is why so much modern horror is, I find, not as satisfying as I would like. But, you know, we've spoken before about what horror games I think horror films are decent, and not sure about horror games, but maybe this is something as well, which might be worth my looking into. If I can run it. Lot of the modern stuff I can't run. Okay. That seal we can't break through. And this is going to be... Oh, I thought that button was going to take us through there. It didn't. Okay. We're going to be hitting a lot of crates to open more gates, but that's absolutely fine. Okay. Okay, it's slightly confusing. So, where do we go through here? All of these are open now. Oh, right. It's a fucking Wroth. This map is periods of inactivity and then freneticism. Is that another Wroth? This is where you want to be if you're picking out knights. You want an area like this. Not very good at climbing stairs. Sounds a bit Alice in Borderland. Oh yeah. I really want to watch that actually. I don't know anything about it, but I want to see it. Okay. 48 out of 74. This is one of the first Quake maps that I can remember, which is set in like a cold environment. And that's kind of unusual because some of the architecture has this kind of Middle Eastern theme to it. It's not normally that one associates those two. Of course they can coexist, but it's not normally that one does. We'll use the super nail gun. $54. This map is lush. It's not bad, is it? There are a few colder maps that were well before this. Can you name a couple off the top of your head, Pyro? This button is behind this little grating thingy. I have to say, I do like a respawning health. I don't know what these red priest things are called. And he throws a book as well, which is quite funny. Please, we have a lot of monsters. A lot of cold weather, a lot of monsters. Okay. Let's get this cunt. 61 out of 74. Now, what exactly do I need to do in order to get this to drop down? Oh, this still hasn't activated. I don't think I shoot it. I think I have to do something clever. And that's going to be a problem for someone like me. This is where respawning items come in handy. Now, I could hear that grating just dropped. That's got to be a shambler. Yep. Fortunately, even though I'm going to have to do this with a shotgun, I don't have to do it with a shotgun. There are plenty of spaces where I can hide and avoid getting hit. Oh, you cunt! You utter bastard! I need to also get this guy on top of here. Because that force field thingy is not going anywhere. Not until the shambler is down. I have to say this is a good map. Shit. Fuck me. Priest throwing a book at you. Yes, I know. I didn't realise that they did that. Was the way making it come just so that made me chuckle. Yes. Yeah, they do. Wow. And that's got to be it. 74 out of 74. Awesome stuff. And of course, MFX's Arcane Dimensions snowy map. Okay, cool. Well, we may be going back into more Arcane Dimensions. We may be doing that. So that was the second map that I planned. Only 17 minutes of playtime. I liked the environment. I liked the textures. I liked the setting of it. The whole snowy Middle Eastern thing was nice. Some lovely activity going on there. Really nice ending. You had things to block shamblers and weave in and out of, respawning ammo and health. It was different, it was good, it was fun, it was energizing. 4.5. Good stuff. Loved it. Well done.
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Okay, now, we need to go new game. Yes, I'm sure we want to start a new game. Actually, it's not this we want to do. Let's just go back into the console and then open up Arcane Dimensions again. Do I want to be doing this in Arcane Dimensions? Or do I want to be doing this in normal Quake? Doom Hydrate, thank you so much, Ripex. I want to be doing this next one, I think, in normal Quake. I don't want to be doing it in Arcane Dimensions. So let's try that. Is that going to work for us if we do it this way? Okay. I think we want to do it that way. And we want to make this bigger because it's taking up only some of the screen. Suzy 1024 BSP, I think. I think that's the one we want to do. I think that's how we do it. Let me just check. Because it's in the ID file. Quake Spasm, ID 1. This is where maps are normally kept. Suzy 102. Oh, should I be doing map? Map Suzy 1024.bsp. Should I be doing that? Yes, I should. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make this full screen for myself because it's not. And also, let's just sort out the HUD. And we should be good to go, I think. Okay. I think we're okay to go. This is Suzy Wills' first map, Stars We Lost to Grief. It's a very small map. Only 38 enemies with the kind of runic texture thingy. We need Squid back. Squid is back. There we go. I'll play. You redeemed. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thanks for letting me know. Like you say, like I need to be told because sometimes I miss it. Yeah, there it is. I can see it up there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay. Okay, let's go. It's a nice beginning to this map. The other thing I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to rebind the jump key to mouse button. And we should be good to go. For some reason, the HUD is not in the bottom of the screen. Why is that? Hang on. I've fucked up with something with regards to that. That's much better. Okay. Now we should be alright. Another day. I just realised how to reply in chat with the arrow. Really? Getting used to it all. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you need to get used to. I mean, as long as you got the basics down, that's the main thing. But I mean, but the thing is that Ripex is like with regard to your stream on, I think it was Friday night. You've definitely got the ability to stream and stream quite well. I'm back. Oh, hey, welcome back, Donos. Nice to see you back. You great person. I was thinking that. I was thinking, is Donos around? But yeah. Thanks for being here. But yeah, no, Ripex, when I saw your stream, I thought you could stream well. Because you talk well. You keep the monologue up. Or the dialogue. Monologue/dialogue up. You've got a lot to say. You're not a uninteresting guy. You've got a personality. You've got vibrance to you. I mean, if streaming is something which you think that you could do more often and build on, I think you could do quite well. I'm not just saying that, because otherwise I just wouldn't say anything. So I think you could do a good job. I just don't know when to shut up yet. Well, that's also good. That's also good. It's better. It's way better. As long as you're saying interesting stuff, and you do say interesting stuff. I mean, the streams that we've done together, it's not a bad thing. It's honestly not a bad thing. Honestly, I mean, content, obviously, is a big part of it as well. Having good content is important and a big part of things too. But yeah, I mean, you could do well. I think you could stream well. Both you and Cheryl, I'm interested to see how your potential streams develop. Both different styles of games that you're into, both different personalities, but both going to be equally watchable in their own ways, Skyrim will tonight maybe create a character. Yeah, I mean, so what are you thinking of doing? Like, are you thinking of doing stuff like gameplay wise or modding wise? Exactly how do you envisage streaming things? Maybe it's going to be a bit of a mixture of both. Maybe it's going to be a mixture of modding and a mixture of gameplay. Nice, love Skyrim, followed. Yeah, I mean, Ripex is not only a fledgling streamer, But not a good idea to eat pizza for breakfast. You're not the only person who is going to eat pizza for breakfast. I think that Blackbriar Darling wanted to eat pizza for breakfast, but she couldn't get it, unfortunately. But, yo, hey, Ecstasy of the Vampires, welcome. Hey, my friend, good to see you. How are you doing? Really, really good to see you. Ripex is the George R.R. Martin of the future. Ripex is also a modder. He's also a modder. And not only is he a modder, he is also creating a story series with Sin, one of my Skyrim characters. So that makes him extra awesome. Extra awesome. Let me just catch up with chat a little bit. Mostly gameplay, yes. Dark Fox 127 has a huge following on YouTube, and all he does is creating mod stuff. Yes, good to see you, friend. I'm doing well. Cool. Good. Sorry, Ecstasy. You must have told me before. Whereabouts are you based again? I mean, I know you're the US, but whereabouts in the US? Okay. I remember you playing Ripex. Yes, actually, it is amazing to eat leftover pizza for breakfast. Tastes amazing. I eat my pizza cold. Rhode Island. Yes, sorry, Vampire. Yeah, sorry. Rhode Island. Yes. My fault. I may have to stream my specialism mod since he doesn't have special edition. Yes, I don't have special edition. I have legendary edition. My poor computer cannot run special edition, but that doesn't matter. I have a lot of fun with legendary, so it's cool. Your writing creation is good. We talk about you quite a bit. Actually, we do. We do talk about you quite a bit. Yes, and I was really thrilled. I was really thrilled that you wanted to do something with Xin. Really thrilled that you wanted to do that and take her and make her her own story arc above the Zellverse, which I've created. I don't know if this means that we're going to have multiverse. Are we going to have multiverse aspects? Are we going to have multiverse aspects? It's okay, it's easy to forget. I don't know, is it a nice place? It sounds nice and picturesque. That's really cool. Mad Respect. Oh, absolutely. The Zin model rule. Cool. So we are going to have multiverse aspects. Wow. That's cool. Multiverse all in that mod. Yeah. That'd be awesome. If we could work in Zell herself some way, that'd be great. But only by name. Because she's like a goddess in my world of Skyrim. So she's sanctified. She can be worked in by name. Name only. We can. Awesome. It's a nice place if you know where to go. Downtown Providence and Newport are nice places to visit. Really? Maybe I want to just take a look. Well, I mean, there are two... Knave, there are two modders who we know and interact with and speak with regularly. Ripex is one of them, and the other one is Hamit, who is based over in Indonesia. So we're not going to be seeing him at this time because it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning over in Indonesia. But Ripex and Hamit have worked together as well. And I think that, if I'm correct, Ripex, that Hamit has provided dungeons for several of your mods. That's correct, I think, isn't it? If we came across some ancient texts and a shrine to Zell with a Z, would that sound legit? Many dungeons, yes. Some ancient texts and a shrine to Zell. I don't. I think Zell would not. When I say a goddess, I mean that in the kind of like figurative term rather than literally. A shrine to Zell. Would she be okay with being revered as an actual goddess? I think she would find that a little funny. But if it were done in a way that was more like respect, more like not a shrine necessarily, but something that just paid respect to what she had done for the world of Skyrim. You know, not like a plaque or a bust or those kinds of things. You know, that kind of things. Yeah, that's the spelling. Oh, hang on. Where's my chat thingy gone? That's her spelling. Yeah. He's got loads and loads of dungeons, and he's a one man dungeon. Yeah. So not like a shrine, but like, you know, something that pays respects to her and what she's done, or what she does. I don't know what you call that. Don't know. Okay. Squid is going to... Chiros code wouldn't work for me. Oh, well. Oh, really? Would it not? Shell's code wouldn't work? Would it not? Well, it may... A legend. Legend is way better. Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, Ripex. A legend. A legend. Yes, you hit the nail on the head. That kind of thing. Yeah. I can help you, Dan. I can help you with regards to your code, because I've got one as well, which I haven't given to anyone. So look, it's a squid. So I can give it to you if I can only work out how to do it. But I do have one. Yeah, I've got one as well. And so I can DM it to you. All I need to do is to work out how to give it to you. If anyone could tell me how to do it, maybe it's in my Nitro thingy. Hold on. Oh, Nitro. Here we go. Nitro gift. Hang on. No, I'm not gifting Nitro to somebody else for $99. It's, if somebody could tell me how to get this gift code from Nitro, then I will do it. It's in there somewhere, but I'm not sure how to. But as long as I work out how to do it, then I'll give it to you. Weird, it wouldn't work. Well, do you think it may have been already redeemed, Cheryl? I mean, did you give it to somebody else already, or not? Oh, I mean, when I say give it to somebody else, I mean, did you drop it in the chat in the Discord or something? It rubs the stuffed squid on its skin, or else it gets the holes again. Yes, exactly. Click the present beside where you type. Really? Hang on. Oh, yeah. That's true, but all it does is it takes me to something saying, do you want to gift a subscription to Nitro? And I don't want to do that. It says, like, you can upgrade your friends and stuff. I'll take that off your hands. What, the gift to Nitro? If I can do that next month, Vampire, you may be in with one of those. After payday. It shouldn't know. Hulk looks like it. That's so weird. That's so funny. Yeah, I'll work out how to do it, because I kept getting a banner at the top of my Twitch client on desktop, as you may have seen the same thing, Cheryl. Don't give me anything. At some point there'll be some kind of. I'll hand some stuff out to some people. At some point, I'm going to start with my own mod team incrementally in the not too distant future. If you want, I can get the Nitro gift code of my Xbox. I can't use it. Well, yeah, Cheryl. If that's going to work nicely, absolutely. Why not? I have to say, with regard to this map, I haven't moved at all. Because I'm really enjoying just the atmosphere of this opening beginning section. It's really nice. And you can, like I said before, what I really like about Quake, and one of the first things that I liked about it, just turn the volume up a tiny bit, is if you listen. If I just shut up for a second. Thanks for the lurk, Cheryl. Good luck finding the thing that you want to find. If you just listen, then you hear other stuff going on at other points in the map. And you don't know what they are. I love little touches like that. It's great. Okay, let's actually begin. Shit! That is unusual, having, like, she's put the ogre in his little cage, but we kind of feel caged as well at the same time. We've both been caged. The gullet awaits. Nice. That is a cool touch. Nice. Recording some ambient music right now. Awesome. What, you making some ambient music yourself? That guy came out of the wall there. Very nice. I think we landed on top of some males. Oh, there's a spawn. Shit! Fuck me! It's Pyro's second favourite. Wow. Yes, I am. I'm making devotional music. You can tell to what by my Discord name. Absolutely. Do you want to... Have you got some stuff online that you want to link at all? Nine out of 38. Where are the fiends? You can fucking hear the fiends around. The fact that there's one bar on this makes it looks like some kind of... Yes, I have a Bandcamp. I'll link it in the Discord. Please fucking do. Absolutely. Is it... So it's ambient music? Like dark ambient? Oh my fuck. How the hell? This girl is a genius. That was brilliant. The fact that that was designed so that those hit you, that those didn't hit you in the right placement, even the fact that there are a fuckload of those, was nice. Good stuff. Ah, there's the first. I thought there were two. I thought I could hear two. I might be wrong. One bar on the battery charge. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's like, isn't it? Pyro, I think we may need to do oh my fuck! I didn't even realise that was happening. Great touch. That's what was happening when the sequence was completing. Could we get on top of that now? And is there any point on getting on top of it? Not necessarily, but the fact that it happened at all, I think is cool. 12 out of 38. Oh my fuck. Okay, we got penned in here. Pyro, sorry, I was just about to say... We can't hit this yet. If you can think of another sort of small to medium Arcane Dimensions map for after this, that would be great. So, funny place to put the Death Knight, but F in the chat. That's what she said. What the actual fuck? What are we supposed to do now? Tomb of Fenrir, but you have to download it and use console to get it. Okay. Anything in the stock Arcane Dimensions? 1.81? You mentioned this yesterday, didn't you? But I could do it, I suppose, as long as it's not too tricky to do it. Have to do it on stream. Shit me, that was brutal. Metal monstrosity. Okay, let's do that. Seeing as Suzy's map is, we're halfway through it already. Fuck. Okay, that's alright. That's not so bad. It's very easy to panic around that section because you can't avoid nails being fired at you from 1, 2, 3, 4 different directions. Okay. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Oh fuck. You know it gets bad when you have to use your axe. That's one thing I will say about Quake Mapjam criticism. Melee in vanilla Quake is shit. I don't like this. Kawaii. This is decidedly not a kawaii situation. At least we've got some more space now to deal with things. 24 out of 38. I have to say that the headshot. I have to say that this map is deceptive because you look at the enemy quantity and you're like 38. That's not particularly difficult. But what she's done is she's made the environment very hazardous. So that is also quite problematic. Hold on a sec. I've just noticed that for some reason my cam has got moved over a little bit. There we go. Should be a bit better now. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, she's made the environment hazardous. And that is... There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to do your best. I'm back. Welcome back, Mr. Reddy. Bye. Are you ready? Exactly, that's the question. Is he ready? What's the best way to do this? Just run, I suppose. Not like that. Oh, you end up streaming back here. There's a teleport thingy. Oh, that's awfully generous. This is the kind of puzzle... Whoa, shit! That I like. I was going to say... ...31 out of 38. This map feels like a nightmare. But nightmare in a good way. Doesn't it just? Let me just try something out. I'm just going to look up something. If I go to the Quadicted website. As far as I'm aware, I might be wrong. This is her first map. I might be wrong. That's some Tomb Raider level stuff. I know. Fucking hell. Tell me about it, Ripex. It's. I mean, I think the reason, one of the reasons why I like this map so much, is just the atmosphere is great. And like I say, it's deceptive because you look at the level, the enemy count, and you think, oh, this is going to be short and easy. But it's the environment that's also problematic here. There's an inverted crucifix for you, Ecstasy of the Vampires. You know something's going to happen. Secret 0 of 2. I haven't found any of the secrets yet. Have we got anywhere to hide? No. Not through this section either, really. Oh, there is some pillar we can hide behind here. There's some infighting going on. Oh shit, he's come up. He's come up the fucking stairs. It's good. The pillar is good. But ammo is low. Shit. What's here? What the hell? What the fuck? Shit, we can't get out. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Shit, exactly. That was unbelievable. Dragony, dragon scale detail on the stones. Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's a vanilla texture, but it's a beautiful texture. That is okay, I've got to go. But if anyone's bored about 8 PM EST, I'll be doing Skyrim, and maybe it won't suck. I'm sure it won't, Ripex. Awesome, awesome stuff. Probably a bit late for me. I'll drop in if I can do at that time, if I'm around. But have a great stream, and everyone, if you're around, drop into Ripex's stream and drop him a follow as well, because not only is he a great Skyrim modder, he's also an awesome guy as well. So yeah, do drop him a follow. Best map ever. Fucking hell, can you believe that? How on earth are we supposed to deal with this? Okay. We've got the armor. I'm not going to fire at the shambler. The ogres can do a lot of the work in disposing of the shambler. I don't know how good the AI is here for But if that oh shit, it's coming. One of the ogres died. How on earth are we going to do this? Oh, we've got nails. Why was I thinking we didn't have nails? We've got nails. You've got nails. It's that Tom Hanks film when he was in a Quake map. Shit. I need 19 health as well. Shall I save it there? I'm going to do a hard
That
save.
was Goth.
That was Garth. I'm going to do a hard save. I'm going to try and give this ogre a taste of his own medicine. Right, okay, cool. Huh! That was goth, wasn't it? This is pretty goth! Goth horror. That's what we like. It's too fast! Why the fiends? Why? Shit. Fucking hell. How are we supposed to do this? Where's the exit when it happens? Fuck. We've got plenty of grenades, though. "38 out of 38. Mate, I gotta go. It's been a blast as always. Thank you so much, Nave. Really glad that you could drop in. Great to see you, and hope to see you soon. And see you on the Discord. Thank you so much. I love having you here. Thank you. We got the silver key. Sorry? Oh, God, man. I don't know what I can say about that. I mean, it was ingenious. It was just like you thought you knew where it was going to go, and it kept on throwing different things at you. The atmosphere was great. Really liked it visually. It was consistent. It was deceptive. There was a big focus on deception. For the start of the map, you think it's going to be easy because the kill count has to be low because it's only 38 monsters, but there are hazards everywhere. It's rusty, it's industrial, it's gothic, it's challenging. Just when you think something else isn't going to happen, it does. I'd say a 4 out of 5. I mean, Dan, I was going to give it more than that. I mean, I think as a first map, because I think it's her first map, I might be wrong, but I think it is. I was going to give it a 5 for what it is, for the size of the map, plus the level of thought and consistency in detail and atmosphere and challenge. I was going to give it a 5 personally. Right. Okay. Cool. AD. And I'm just going to see whether AD is the right size that it should be on the screen, and it is. That's cool. What am I doing? Doing something about computers. I think it's something about computers. I can't remember what Pyro said. But I think if I look up the names, I'll remember what it was called. It's obviously not that one, because we did that the other day. Obsessive brick disorder. I think this was it. I think it was obsessive brick disorder. I think that was the one. Can't be this one, it's 233. And this is... It looks like a reimagining of Backstein Gothic by Sock, I think. But with 233... We could always do the Under Earth. Place of many deaths. And then, you know what we could do? What we ended up doing the other day is we ended up doing some of the... I think this was just yesterday. We ended up doing some of the original Quake on is £2,903.63 a lot? Is that 2903.63? Okay. Or is it like this? Yeah, it's got to be... That's 0.63, yeah. Like this? That's what you're thinking of, right? So it's nearly £3,000. Yeah. It's... Well, yeah, it is quite a lot of money. If somebody said to me, I'm going to give you £3,000, I'll be very happy. Yeah, £3,000. I mean, you could buy a really nice second-hand car with £3,000, and you could also buy 3,000 cans of Grolsch. What is it with you and Ford cars? I found a computer for... Well, that's going to be a good computer. That's going to be a good computer. We're going to go chaos mode. And we are going to go into the realm of black magic. Let's go. So, what? So you want to get it imported? Is that what you want to do? I don't know what these things are called. They're annoying though. I think this first slipgate map is actually one of the really annoying ones. We can't go in there. We don't have the gold key card. Oh shit, we're trapped. Wow. Has this reopened? Yes, it has. Dream first car right there. It has some okay stuff. It looks very cute. What, that thing that was flying? Oh, I love it. I don't know what it's called. Because that's not in the original game. Well, it may actually be in the... It may be in the expansions. I'm not sure. Oh shit, I better go down here. I don't want to be using all these fucking mega healths. This is a waste. Okay. Here it is. Ford car 2011. GeForce RTX 380, Core i9. There is even one for £2,000. 37,000 miles, great condition. I don't understand. Okay, cool. What colour? Is it black? I don't understand any of that, so it must be good. It's an i9 with a fucking decent graphics card. You think you're getting it, Mr. Reddy? You think you're getting that? I have a terrible feeling that I just wasted that suit. Widowmaker. That's a Wasp song. I'm the Widowmaker. There's a secret up here, as far as I remember. Come on. How do we get out? Oh. Cool. This 2000 car has been traded in against a newer Ford. Fuck you, give it to me. No too poor for that. That looks awesome. I thought you were going to get a $3 computer. I was like, wow, good for you, Mr. Reddy. You're going to get a $3 computer. Fuck. Yeah, but $3 is a lot of... I mean, if you're going to be spending like £3,000 on a computer, then you're going to get a fucking top-of-the-range computer. No doubt about it. I can't actually remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Past this bit. Was there like a button I was supposed to hit? If the 2004 car is only $2,000, consider looking at the 2007 to 8 Ford car. Completely different design, a lot cheaper. Really? Yeah, that's definitely a high-end computer. I don't mind any car at this point. Failed my test for the first... I know, darling. Next time. The 4th time's a charm. Where is the... Oh! We got the card. I didn't even realise that we'd got it. $15 out of 30. This is just the slip gate. This is just the entry to the realm of black magic. It's not actually part of said realm. Silver card? I don't mind any card. Yes, I read that one. i7 core processor. Is this what you've got? You've got a well-nice computer, Ecstasy. Oh, that's why your name was Stacy. It's short for Ecstasy. Fuck, I'm slow. Okay. Oh god, there's like another spawny thing. Oh, it's just one of these little spidery thingies. Yeah, I got a 3-year-old PC to Radiatoryang. Hey, just came back and watched you play my map. Cool. That was an awesome, awesome map, by the way. Really, really good. Solid. What did I give it? 4.5? I think I gave it 4.5. Really, really good stuff. Beautiful. If you check the VOD, you'll see my mini review. But basically, I thought it was really nicely done. I especially like the end section. And I want to know, what were your respective hands in that map? Oh shit. Whew. Like, was it, oh yeah, you did, cool, also. Hogs to Logs redeemed, 2-minute break, okay, cool. Let me just, did we finish that? Yes, we did. Let me just get to the new map. And then we can have a 2-minute break. Just going to check if there's anything behind here. Because you know how at the beginning of levels, they love stuffing things behind the crates. Hang on, let me just get rid of that. Okay, cool. Phew. Okay, 2-minute break. I made all the layouts and combat. Robert took care of lighting and overall art direction and style. Okay. I think the layouts were very nicely done. Also, alright, Mr. Reddy. tell me about the pendulum. You know, the swinging scimitar there. Whose idea was that? Because that was a really, really nice touch. One thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to get the Shambler. It's a really nice idea. Really, really nice idea. One thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to get the Shambler to be hit by it. But, you know, the AI of Shambler is a bit... You can kill the Shambler. What? You can do it. Yeah, he got a little bit stuck. So couldn't come back and round, unfortunately. But it was just beautifully done. Really enjoyed the combat. It was interspersed with nice areas of frenetic activity, nice moments of frenetic activity. So you'd get like a crazy moment, yeah, crazy moment, and then a quiet one, crazy quiet. It was great, really good. How many other maps have you made? Is this like your second map or something? This is your second one. You had one other. This is your second, and you've also got a third, haven't you? I think that's what's been going on. Most of the times, you don't have to kill all the enemies in that room because they run past the axe. Yeah. I don't know why my Shambler got stuck. No idea. But I think it was only 2 maps. Was this your second one? Then? Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. Let me just read what you said up there. Robert took care of the lighting and overall art direction. Those textures, the textures for the map, were they original textures? I didn't expect people to go back and kill the Shambler there, but you definitely can, yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So those were original textures, were they? No, they weren't. Okay, I did wonder. And I was very interested in the fact that it was this sort of cold Middle Eastern environment. The textures are from Icon. Okay. It was very nice. The ambience and the lighting as well. There's a section near the end when the gates come up. You've got some nice kind of sort of firelight there before you go up to the end part where you have to hit everything behind the grates. Yeah. I mean, really, really nice. Very good map. And like I say, I wasn't really sure about what to expect, so I was pleasantly surprised. Because I think that one of the worst... There are 2 things that I hate in maps. Which are either when they're just silly hard, either when they're confusing. I hate confusing maps. Or you drop little puzzles in. Don't like that. But you couldn't get lost in this map, which was great. I honestly think for Quake that linear is best. So yeah, it was great. Pretty fun to make. Yeah, it looked like it. Maybe that's... Maybe that's part of the whole thing. Like, you can tell that a map has been good. Sorry, a map is good if you can tell that the modders have had fun making it. And also I had a great opportunity to work with a great mapper such as Robert. Yes. And I don't know his stuff, actually. I don't know his stuff. But I tell you, after this stream, I am interested in getting in contact with him. And I'm interested also in getting in contact with Suzy Wills. Because I was very impressed with her map. And just to say hi, basically. So, we're now doing this on Chaos Mode. The Realm of Black Magic on Chaos Mode, or some of it anyway. Pyro, I couldn't remember the name of that other... Pyro, I couldn't remember the name of the other map that you recommended from Arcane Dimensions. It wasn't... If it was obsessive brick disorder, I'm not sure, because that one has got, like, however many, like 233 enemies or something. I was looking for something which was more in the realm of, like, 100, maybe something like that. Come here, Taffer. There are plenty of snowy maps in that pack, by the way. Oh, really? Are there? Such as? Since you asked in the VOD, yes. Yeah. I don't... Yeah, like I say, I'd like to know the names of some of them. I think there's a shambler here or something. Or maybe I'm wrong. May as well make use of it if we've got it. Add Metmon. Shall I just shove that? Shall I just shove that in? Oh, Cookie! Hey, you fantastic person. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Woohoo! Cookie, thank you so much. And welcome to Raiders. How are you guys doing? We are playing some retro Quake again because we fucking love it. And it's tough because we got it on hard mode. Is this hard mode, Pyro? Is Chaos mode... Does Chaos mode count as a hard mode or not? Oh god, not another environment suit. So, yeah, welcome, and I hope you had a nice stream. What were you playing, Cookie? Okay, that was a ominous squelching sound. I think that one of these looks like it's going to be a secret. Well, I think we got the key. Isn't Chaos a step above Nightmare? Okay. So thank you so much, Cookie. It really does look like oh shit. Like we're getting poisoned by some things. Enemies are random and can be quite a challenge. Okay, cool. We got to the end. Is there anything else that we need to do? No, let's just continue. I think just follow it up. God, I haven't been to this one for fucking ages. It's been a long time. Crypt of Decay. Left or right? Can't remember. I'm sure it'll become obvious soon enough. Okay, so it's the other way. I had a feeling it was left. I had a feeling it was. That's like some kind of super death knight or something. Okay. This is... It's been... Fuck up. The Widowmaker makes everything... Yeah, I suppose so. Because also... You've... Oh, that's a... That's one of those spawns that can, sort of poison you for a bit. So, because it's like a triple shotgun, isn't it? Which can also take out zombies, basically. Oh god, we got to go underwater. I don't want to go underwater. I think we got to. Yeah. Okay, I think we got to go underwater. I don't want to. It's an underwater spawn somewhere. You know when you go to one of those areas and there's just a shitload of different noises happening? Oh, that was good. What are these tentacly things? I fucking hate the tentacly things. Very Thulu. I mean, it makes sense. There's been so much inspiration from Thulu. You know? Drolls. What a horrible name. Even the name is horrible. Trolls! Fucking hell! Oh, I have to be careful of that. I remember that thing. Really, we want a rocket launcher for that. To get whatever's up there. Tentacle turn. Oh god. And the priests were wizards. Oh, okay, cool. But my camera keeps moving a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just knocking the desk a lot, or maybe it's the intensity of my play that ends up knocking the camera. From Hexen! I fucking love that game. I wish I could play it. I wish I could play it, but I can't seem to get hold of it. Unless it's on Steam. Is it on Steam? Now, what do I do with the rot fish? Apart from shoot them. The rot fish bit. We don't have the gold keycard, though. I think we just have to go through the mashy bit. We've got to go... Oh, it is on Steam, is it really? I got blood the other day. Oh, shit. Ah! That was terrible. I think... Is there a little key? Oh, you wait. That's what you do. Is there a secret here? Yes, there is. How the fuck do I remember that? Blood is a great game. It's been a long time since I played it. But... how do we open that? But I'd certainly give it a go at streaming. Did you drop your ambient music link in the Portal Lies Beyond? In the Discord, Stacey? I've never finished it, no. It's actually quite hard. It's actually quite hard. I had a go with it the other day, and I thought it was quite... Fuck. And I thought it was quite difficult. I'm sorry, but I did. Okay, now, I think what we've got to do is probably go around the other side. Be right back, going for a quick smoke. Cool. It is hard. It is hard. Okay, I think we go around this bit now. It's difficult, yeah. I was surprised. You know, having thought of myself as some kind of FPS veteran. We don't have the gold card yet? We've got a lot of secrets though. 3 out of 4. That's unlike me. What the fuck is this thing? It's dead. That's what it is. But I get the feeling that things are only going to get harder from this point on. Wow. What are these things? They throw, like, poison bolts at you or some shit. Fuck me. That was a mini-boss. Oh, okay. God, you know what? People like mrtaufner and Pyro really know their shit. That was awful. Okay, this is where it starts to get difficult. Do we have a grenade launcher? Yes, we do. Come on. It's got to take care of the spawn. Yes, it does. Completely random. Okay. That was alright. I'm slightly happier now. Only slightly. That's a fucking shambler. How the fuck am I going to do this? Why did they stop? That was part of my tactic. Fucking hell. Well, in this part there used to be like 2 or 3. Really? I need a cigarette. Everyone talking about cigarettes at the moment. So I'd take this over the shamblers. Whew. Okay. The underwater barrier is lowered. Now, this underwater barrier... This underwater barrier is... Is it anything to do with dopefish? Or am I talking absolute rubbish? Shit! Oh well. Looks like I'm gonna go and have a go. I don't know what's going on up there. Okay, we can go around this way. But I think we have to crawl around... I think it was a secret exit or something. Okay. I think what we have to do... Oh, it stopped firing. No, it didn't stop firing. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, he's dead. Shit! There's a quad damage. Oh, fuck. How are you supposed to do this without getting feckin' fired at? Unless we jump straight opposite? We got to do something like that. Probably take me a couple of goes to do it, as is generally the way. Okay, we've done it. Yeah, well, you're right. I don't need the quad anymore. But I want to remind myself what's down this bit. Oh, there we go. The Aegis of Chthon. Ah, this is a secret level. Is it not? Or am I wrong? Hey! Yes! Oh, we're at the Underearth. Okay. Well, seeing as we're here, seeing as we're here, we may as well do it. Okay. 1 out of 71. At least there's a nice amount of space to do things. Go for a swim first. We gotta go down. Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck was that thing? Jesus, I've never seen something like that before. Fuck. Okay. There's some fucking weird sound. Another mini-boss. Oh, is that weird sound that kind of poison? Something's got a horrible sound. I don't know what it is. There are a lot of fucking spawns around. A lot of them. Have to be careful of... No, the statue dude, yeah. Have to be careful of wherever the other spawns are. I'm going to try and avoid it. Oh, shit. Ah, that's some kind of toxic goo. There's too much going on in that section not to use something like a nail gun, because you really need to get them out of the way. These droll things are fucking horrible. I think the fiend just helped finish it off though. Fucking hell. Okay. We really need the minigun for this part. Nail gun. Oh, fucking another statue guy. This environment suit, we're gonna need it for what exactly? Oh, to get back out here. That's pretty cool. I'm back. Well, hey! Welcome back, Hogs. Nice to see you. This map is nuts, I know! We got poisoned again. Try not to get done by that spike. Okay, I'm going to save. Okay, there goes the fiend. There's that problem taken care of. So do you know much about Quake, Stacy? Have you played it before? Right, this is just going to get worse. I'm going to try and throw a grenade in its direction. Oh, it's fun to be poisoned, yeah. Now this map looks like a 5. Oh, Hogs, do you like it? Well, this is the map that this channel is named after. I'm going to try and do it with throwing some grenades in his direction. Quake is one of my favourite shooters. Oh, of course it is. Sorry, Stacey, we've talked about it. Of course we have. Sorry. I apologise. Because you love all your retro stuff as well, don't you? Like Blood and Doom and whatnot. Every time you start a map with Chaos Mode, random enemies are loaded instead of the original ones. I see. That's why it's chaos, because it is literally chaotic. It's random. Oh. Where... Okay, that section up ahead, that section there, looks pretty fucking tough to me. Sorry, I'm just going to pause. If I knew why on earth my camera keeps moving, I think it's just probably like the intensity of the gameplay means that very gradually it keeps sort of shifting across, which has never happened before. Okay. I don't, that's a shame. I wanted to... So the next time you play this with Chaos Mode, it'll be different, yes. Is that guy dead? Yes, I think so. Okay. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I actually just worked it out, Mr. T. As you said it, I worked it out. You're actually completely correct. It's to do with the fact that the mouse cable is occasionally... I need to move everything around a bit. The mouse cable is occasionally just shifting the speaker, which the webcam is on, a little bit that way. That's what's happening. Like in Skyrim, I don't move around this much. But obviously in Quake, it's a different situation. Okay. How long have we got left? We're about halfway through this map. Another spawn somewhere. Shit. Where is it? And it dropped some health. Nice. I don't know if it's worth getting it for what happened. This gold key. It'd be nice to have some armor, but we've got some quad damage, so, you know, that'll do. That's good. There's bound to be like a shambler somewhere, and I want to use this quad damage for it, if there is. So it's another one of those Hexen priesty thingies. Okay. Right, now that we've done all this, I think this button will have... I'm not sure if it's this button, but hopefully that other door section will be opened. Oh, lol. There's a pentagram protection in there, but I don't think I need it necessarily. Nail gun? Yes, we do. Spawn. 48. There's a lot of goo everywhere. Fuck me. Fuck, it's hard to know when those things die sometimes, you know? Now, if I remember correctly, isn't there a secret around here somewhere? I thought there was. Like, in this little bit. But, I mean, I've got ammo to waste, so it doesn't matter. But I thought there was. That was awful. Absolutely awful. Especially seeing as we're near the end. I think we're near the end of that bit. There is some health over here. Any button that we've missed? This one. And there we have it. That is the end of that one. And awesome map. What can I say? 5 out of 5. It's vanilla. Love it. Okay, on that note, that is going to be it. I'm going to wrap up the stream. And I'm going to say thank you to everybody who came along. Thank you to Pyro. Thanks to Cheryl. Thanks to mrtaufner. Thanks to Ecstasy of the Vampires. Thanks to Dan. Thanks to Shuliavska. Thanks to Fett. Thanks to Erica. Thanks to Mr. Reddy, Dornos, everyone who came. We need a final map. Well, I've got other things to hang out with and do and stuff. So next time, leave them wanting more. That's what they say. Leave them wanting more. What I'm going to do is we're going to be back on Tuesday. With probably some more Quake and then some Skyrim on Wednesday, or maybe I'll do a little bit of both. Who knows? We'll play it by ear and see how we go. So in the meantime, I'm going to go over and do my typical Sunday raid, which is going to be boo, which is going to be Dark Tunes. Don't worry, Dan, there's going to be more to come. But I've got some other stuff to do, quality time with Shuliavska. So I'm going to say have a good evening. Thank you so much, Mr. T. So I'll see you guys on the Discord, and thank you very much for everything. So we're going to go to Raid, and we're going to go Dark Tunes, because he's always around on Sunday. And thank you so much. Fantastic maps, great stuff. Really loved Wroth. Really good. mrtaufner, loved your map. Great. Can't wait to see what you're coming up with next. I'm not just saying that because you're here. It was really, really good. And Suzy Wills's map, Stars We Lost to Grief, was excellent. Really good stuff. So thank you very much. And I will be back on Tuesday. More about that in the Discord. So have a very good rest of evening, everyone. And see you then. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.